So it's now time to try out Road to the Knockouts Traore, who I've got to say already looks incredible, but with a couple of upgrades could become an absolutely ridiculous right back option. So with this guy playing for Stade Rennais, they are currently second in their Europa Conference League group, and Tottenham are currently top. So yeah, Stade Rennais have got to win 3 of their 4 next games and get themselves through the group stage, and this guy will get not 1 but 2 upgrades, and at that point he could be like really, really good, like better than Hakimi at that point. He might be already, I don't know, I haven't used him yet, but he's looking really, really good. I actually included this guy in my Road to Knockouts predictions because I wanted this card to happen, so I'm pretty pleased that he did end up going for it. Couple of traits on the screen, as you can see. High medium work rates, 3-star, and in regards to in-game stats, just some pretty nice attributes, to be honest. He looks fairly well-rounded for a fullback. Obviously very good pace, which is always pleasing for a fullback. Very nice dribbling stats, especially in the balance department. Defensively, he's not looking anything crazy, but we'll give him a nice chem style to boost that area. And physically, not looking too bad either. Brilliant stamina, very good jumping, strength and aggression are certainly not too bad either for a fullback. But the passing, that's also really, really good. For this stage of the game, that passing for a fullback is great, especially that crossing rating. So all in all, I've got to say, I think this card looks very, very nice, and I'm sure some people who are running with League 1 teams are certainly looking at him as an alternative to Hakimi. So with a basic chem style, he is an 85 rated right back, but if we add a defensive heavy chem style, as you can see, goes to 87 with Anchor or 89 with Shadow, and also with the Shadow, he is maxed out pace-wise, which is pretty appealing. It really, really is. So that's definitely an option for us. Obviously, if you're not too bothered about pace, Sentinel could be a very good option too, but I feel like most people are either going Anchor or Shadow. While we are here, I think it's only fair that we do a little comparison to Hakimi. Obviously, Hakimi does have him edged on pace. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But there are obviously some areas where Traore does already have him beat, and should he get them upgrades, obviously could end up beating Hakimi in a bunch of other areas too. But it's also worth mentioning Hakimi could also beat Traore in them areas with his one-to-watch card that obviously is very likely to get boosted at some point as well. Let's go then! Oh wow, we're up against Pele. Gotta say, was not expecting to come up against that right now. So that's going to be a challenge. Traore has a chance to distribute, gets the ball down the line to Joko, might have overdone it a little bit. Yo, I thought he was going to flag there, he didn't. Ball's whipped into the box, and here's a chance for Fernandes early on, and we score. What a start to this game. Chance, but Traore denies any opportunity. Good intercept. Oh, horrible, horrible bounce, but Traore gets his body in front of the ball. Makes a nice block. Yeah, pressure. Switch player. Love to see it. Mane just loves winning them headers. Hernandez going to try and get past Traore, who's going to have absolutely none of it. And then he ends the throw. Well, pretty comprehensive scoreline at the break. 3-0 up, and Traore is doing well defensively. So, smiles all round. Chance now for the through ball. Traore goes for it. Oh, Kimpembe. How rude of Kimpembe to ruin that. We've got ourselves a penalty, and the only right thing to do is to give it to the man on debut. So let's do that. Come on, down the middle, Traore all day long, love to see it, it's in the back of the net. Well, full time in this one, we didn't get to 90 minutes because my opponent decided to quit, but you know what, we will take that. A very comprehensive performance. My opponent actually subbed off Pele, which is kind of mad, but Pele obviously played for a bit, but I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, as you can see, some pretty good ratings across the board from us. Thought Traore was very good. Nowhere near at fault for the goal either. That was me with a stupid pass from my goalkeeper. All my fault, just panic pass. But Traore, defensively good, and he got involved offensively too, which was really, really pleasing. So just, yeah, just a good debut. Into the next game. Oh wow, plenty of special cards on show here. Loads of one-to-watches. Let's go. Lots of space for Traore here, but Mane is even more in space at the other side of the field. That was an interesting flight path, wasn't it? Mane, delivery. Cole, oh. Come on, win this. All yours. Yes, love to see it. And just like that, we add 2 goals to the good, and my opponent is on his way out. So happy days. Once again, thought Traore was very, very solid. Shall we have a little chat about Traore then? As a fullback, honestly, I think for this stage of the game, this card is very, very good. Like, really, really is a solid option for a right back in League One teams. He's obviously not the easiest player to link in the world, especially for hybrids, but yeah, he's a very, very good fullback in my opinion, and I will definitely end up using this card again. Hopefully get some upgrades as well, and then like I touched on at the start, at that point I really do think this card could get really, really freaking good, especially if he naturally, gets a good boost in those physicals. A bit more strength would definitely be nice. Obviously some more natural defensive stats just on his base would obviously be great. And yeah, you've got yourself a really good card. There wasn't really anything that I disliked about this card, but I did notice he does like to shoot out a bit. He does like to join in with attacks naturally. Obviously does have high medium work rates and also does have a high attack position stat, so those are the reasons why, but it's just something to note. He will be a bit more advanced in the defensive line than your other players, so just be aware of that. But in terms of pace, felt very, very quick. By the way, I used anchor in the end, not shadow, so there is that. Still felt very quick. His passing I thought was excellent. Dribbling ability for a defender was good. Nothing too crazy, but good enough for this stage. And defensively, for most part, very, very solid for a fullback. Don't think he could defend as a centre-back, but I don't think anyone will be using him there, so that's absolutely fine. And physically, like I say, for a fullback, very, very good. That anchor chem style definitely helped in the strength department. And it was also nice to see him win a couple of aerial battles as well. But all in all, aside from the fact he shoots out the line occasionally, brilliant right back card, really, really is, and he definitely does provide very good competition for Hakimi in Ultimate Team. Now obviously Hakimi's links as a PSG player are just so good for the game, but if you want the more solid defensive right back for your Ultimate Team, I would go with Traore. I think Hakimi does just edge him offensively for now, but honestly, not by much. They're very, very similar going forward, but defensively, hands down, Traore is the better option. So like I've said, the overall better option for League One teams is definitely Traore. But the reason Hakimi's got such a big price tag is not only is he a good right back, but he's also obviously got them premium links to players like Messi and just all the other insane PSG players. So yeah, can understand why Traore is much cheaper than Hakimi, but it has to be said, if this guy gets a couple of boosts, if Stade Rennais do well in this Conference League, well, if they just get out of their group, you are going to have a really premium right back right here. So definitely a card to keep an eye on. As I say, hands down, in my opinion, better than Hakimi defensively, and I definitely need good defensive players because my defending absolutely sucks. So really happy with this card, and yeah, I think it's pretty good value at the minute as well. So yeah, consider it if you run with a League One side. Thanks for watching, guys. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that'd be great. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as my main links to do so down below. I will catch you in the next one.